Welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. This reading today is for the sign of Sagittarius. And let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I tend to get many messages all at once, and I have to sort through and see who stands out. If I mention a mother figure, father figure, pet, they are coming through to say hello. And even if I don't mention your loved one, I will caution you to please listen to the reading in its entirety. Often Spirit validates everything and they give excellent advice. And if you are drawn here, there's a reason. You will receive a healing with my readings. I am a Reiki master healer, but you have to be open and ready for the healing. Many times I may bring up something triggering and or painful, and it's because Spirit says it's time to be released. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And sometimes the ego wants to fight it. But Spirit wants to put you on the best path. Now, if you happen to see a reverse card in the spread, don't panic. I don't read reversals. I only tell you what Spirit tells me to tell you. And today, they are showing me, and I really feel like this is you. Now, it could be someone around you, but it's a feeling or it's a knowing. It's a deep knowing. Now, Sagittarius in general is a sign that's very connected. They have a knowing. They know things before other people do. They are very wise. They are very tapped in. They understand things that other people don't understand. They're very quick, fast thinking, fast talking. They're leaders. A lot of Sagittarius are leaders, counselors, teachers. So it's showing me this energy. And Spirit also is saying this might have something to do with marriage in particular. An organization or marriage values. And we're going to clarify everything, so don't worry. That's in the past. It's like an energy that was with you or around you, helping you or assisting you. It's represented in this card by the white buffalo calf woman, who I think went to indigenous tribes and taught them agriculture and taught them how to be like a society, how to survive. And she was very revered. I see that currently there is a huge, exciting energy coming into your life. Now, this may be a person, but it's really showing me you, and you're tapping into this magical, childlike inspiration and passion is coming into your life. And they're showing me it has to do with you becoming this hierophant, you becoming this leader, this teacher. It's like you're ready and you're on fire. And you have this deep passion and purpose. You're remembering things from the past. And it's helping you to grow and evolve. And finally, I see in the future, you're going to have this beautiful, abundant energy. I also feel like you are going to be surrounded by very high-level beings. Compassionate, loving, benevolent beings. But I feel like you are going to know your worth, your value. You're going to have a deep sense of self-love. You're going to be all the queens wrapped up in one. You're going to speak from your heart, and you're going to manifest from your heart space. You aren't going to worry because you know it is becoming. There's in this particular reading, which I haven't seen in the others, there's a big, huge influence of spirit in this reading, guiding you to this abundant energy of joy, of fulfillment, of being your authentic self. Almost like the Great Mother. Being in your, a lot of people talk about the shadow side. No, this is the light side. This is being and showing all the people around you who you really are at your heart and at your core. They will see it. Spirit is saying that what is hidden from you is that you're a little bit fearful. You're a little bit reluctant to step into this new cycle. There's something that is holding you back. It's subconscious. And stepping into this role, you're very passionate about it. You want to do it. This is something that you put your heart and soul into. But there's a little something there. It's like the unknown. It's like maybe fear of failure. Fear. It's an illusion. Let's see. Let's get some clarification on this. Spirit source. 1 second. Spirit source, guides, and angels. Can you tell us more about the Hierophant for the sign of Sagittarius, please? Can you show us more, please, Spirit? Show us more about the Hierophant, please, for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you. They're saying absolutely, this is your goal, your dream. It's something you're creating. They say that if you have strength, you're going to be victorious in this. So you're going to be, everyone else is going to see how far you have come. Tell us more about the Knight of Wands, please, for the sign of Sagittarius. Tell us more about the Knight of Wands. Show us, please, Spirit. Show us more about the Knight of Wands, please. There may be an air sign around you. An air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possibly, doesn't have to be, could have a lot of that in their chart. This sign is very intelligent, a good communicator. They have already fought the battle. They don't need to fight anymore. They're very well respected. They're very they're very good at communication. They're very tapped into spirit. This may be an energy that you're embodying, or someone that comes into your life or is already in your life and becomes a big influence. I see either the two of you working together, or this may be spirit. Someone in spirit form coming in and helping you, bringing in this energy. And it's making you very passionate and planning your future. And I feel like you're being called to have patience because it's coming. And you have angelic assistance. Spirit knows exactly what's going to fill your heart with joy. They know, and they are already on it. They have heard you. They know of you. Tell me more about the Empress, please, for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Queen of Wands, very interesting. Queen of Wands showed up. Somehow we lost a couple cards here, but I guess that was meant to be. Here's the Knight of Wands. They're showing me the Queen of Wands. Very magical, very magnetic, gorgeous. This energy of not having to do much. I feel like Spirit's got your back. You won't have to do much. It's all going to be attracted to you, just like the Empress. The Empress, she doesn't act. It's not an action. Even though you might want to act, you don't have to, because it's all coming to you. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about the Empress, please, for the sign of Sagittarius. Saying to have, pulling me back to the strength and the temperance. Inner strength. Inner strength to fight these fears that are deep in your subconscious or deep within. And that you have assistance. Again, Nine of Wands shows up. You've been hurt. You've been hurt in the past. You're on guard. And I feel like you're not alone here. I feel like you're not alone. This might have to do with a marriage. You might be married to this King of Swords. And you're planning your future, and you're trying to have strength, and you're trying to bring everything into balance. But there's a little part of you that's on guard. This could be your significant other. This could be anyone in your life. It could be a co-worker. What they're really showing me, it's someone very close to you, someone you're bonded with. Anything more, Spirit? A little bit of conflict. It could be internal. And not knowing, or just have a feeling of not knowing if you made the right choice. So I feel there's going to be a small part of you that's a little confused and not sure if you're doing the right thing. And I feel you can't go wrong. You have so much assistance around you that there is no wrong turn to make. There may be some minor bumps in the road or arguments or disagreements. But I feel like if you tap in, you will know. You may have a knowing. It's really hard. Sagittarius is a very wise sign. They're very tapped in. They know things. They often can see patterns. They can see things other people don't see. But when it comes to your own life, like a lot of psychics, at least a lot of psychics that I know, psychics and mediums, they have a hard time deciphering things in their own life. The ego gets in the way. And if anyone says, "Oh, I can read my own cards," or "I know what's going to happen," usually they don't. Matter of fact, I have a lot of psychics that come to me because they just can't see your emotions. It's hard to see your own life from that point of view. Occasionally you might get a glimpse of it. But sometimes you need to see another reader just to confirm. Let's see what Spirit has to say about all this. And, oh, what's hidden? Oh, this is kind of funny. This is in your emotions. Your emotions, your emotional body, your emotions have been up and down. You've been hurt in the past. But what's hidden from you is at the bottom of the deck is the sun. The sun trumps all. This is very minor. Nothing can block out this power. This is very powerful energy coming into your life of joy, of connection, deep connection. This is so minor compared to this. My advice, if you're struggling with some emotional issue, or there's some emotional conflict that's causing a little confusion in your life, my personal advice would be to write about it, to get it on paper, to have it in your mind and just go for a nice nature walk to kind of help clear it. Send it down into the earth so that it may be transmuted. Some people call in the angels and they ask them to take this emotional burden from you. And they have trust and faith that it will happen. You call in whoever you are close to or you feel comfortable with to give you clarity and to clear you. Now let's see. They want me to leave this up, so I'm just going to put the cards over the top. Spirit, what sort of advice do we have for the sign of Sagittarius today? Thank you. Oh, this went way over here. Wow. I'm going to put it right on top of the Hierophant. wisdom. Spirit, what sort of advice do we have for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What advice do we have for the sign of Sagittarius, please, today, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. What advice do we have for the sign of Sagittarius today? They're telling me I need to shuffle it again. Although they are all pre-shuffled, they want it one more time. What advice do we have for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. You may be closely connected. We have Metatron coming through. Before I go any further, I'm going to pull the rest of the cards here. Oh, thank you. And I feel like this one too. Okay. And what is the key to this situation, Spirit, for the sign of Sagittarius, for their greatest and highest? Thank you. Okay, Spirit is initiating you into an even deeper amount of wisdom. We also have Metatron, who, again, is bringing in divine intelligence. This is something beyond what the human mind can comprehend. I feel like you may be getting a lot of, some people call it sun codes or downloads, or a lot of information coming to you that only you will understand. The sun and the sun. And if you can see this card, I don't know if you can see it, the rays of the sun are like illuminating the book of knowledge, tapping into the Akashic records, clearing of karma, clearing this. We have Uriel coming through. Oh, I can feel this. Uriel is also coming through with this beautiful pink energy. And I want to say, he's coming to you not just as assistance, but almost as a friend. And he's surrounding you with this pink loving energy and telling you to take your troubles, your emotional troubles, and throw them into the ocean. Imagine throwing them into the ocean, where the ocean itself and the beautiful waters of the ocean can transmute them. They could be swept away. He's also saying that there may be a friend someone that you know from a past life, someone that you're very connected with on a deep level, soul level, coming into your life. We also have the number 22, may be significant to you. It's also a master number. And I feel like they're really working on your sacral chakra. They're really emphasizing it. You may want to eat orange things, have more oranges, wear the color orange. They really want you to tap into that creativity, that enthusiasm. They say it's going to bring harmony into your life. We also have the number 39. That may be significant in some way, shape, or form to you. March 9th may have been a significant date. They are wanting you to accept this knowledge and this wisdom, to accept their assistance, to accept that Spirit has your back, to just be in that open and in that feeling of deep acceptance. Where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And everything is aligning for your greatest and highest good, for your joy, for your happiness, for your peace. They say the key is through creativity. We talked about writing. They're showing me painting. Also playing music. Some people that may be their escape, or that may be like their passion. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, listen, and know how to best flow the energy through you. You're being called to tap into your creative side, to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. So don't worry about being perfect. Let it flow. I feel what I'm really getting from this is that a lot of Sagittariuses are going to be downloaded with a lot of information. And it can cause disturbances and confusion. And in order to counteract that, they need to really get into that creative side so that it flows. It flows. Okay, wow. Let's see what else we can get. This is a fantastic reading. I just love it today. Let's see what else we can get. All right, hold on one second. Let me just tap in here. Take a couple deep breaths and try to... Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. I feel this may be an angelic or ascended master, spirit guides. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. I feel this energy around me. I want to say we have a deceased friend coming through. If you've lost someone, maybe that's what the friendship card was about. If you've lost someone that you had a soul tied to or was part of your soul family that is now on the other side, I think for some of you it may be a male. For some people it may be a male. I really saw that in the cards, that there was a male influence. This may have been your teacher or guru also. This was someone very significant to you. This may have been a friend from childhood. Doesn't have to be male, they're saying. They didn't want me to say that. For some people, it is a male, but for others, it is not. They're saying that you are going through a test and you're going to pass the test. They want you to really trust your intuition at this time and support those around you. They don't want you to be afraid to take any action that you are led to. This deceased friend is coming through and saying that they are at peace now. Maybe on the earth plane, they suffered. I don't usually talk like this, but I'm very blunt, I want to say, and authoritative. This person may have spoken that way. They want you to follow your heart in this situation, that all of your chakra, your crown chakra, is opening to accept that amount of knowledge and wisdom that's coming through. This is got nothing to do with the situation. This is happening regardless of whatever path you took in life. I feel like you're being downloaded with a huge amount of information. It may be overwhelming. It may have happened in the past and has really taken you off kilter. But Spirit is saying, the angelic realm and all of the guides in Spirit are saying that they are right with you and they are guiding you every step of the way. Please follow your intuition, your gut instincts, and any sort of inspiration that you may have, because they are continually guiding you. And they want you, this deceased friend wants you to cherish this moment. This may be somebody from college. This may be somebody from childhood. This may be somebody... I'm trying to see if they tell me anything else. somebody you hold very dear, was very important in your life. I feel kind of emotional. This person's a little bit emotional about this. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Any messages for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Any messages for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Any messages for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Any messages for the sign of Sagittarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Do we need more, Spirit? More. Okay, that's plenty. All right, this is going to take me a minute because this is a lot. We have an ant energy coming through. I also see someone else over here. And they have a lot to say. We have a grandmother. We have someone's grandmother coming through, and we have an aunt coming through. Okay, they want you to release fear. I see that right away. Okay. Okay, this is a lot, so let's see how I can go through this. They're saying this is very funny. See, their friends will return for forgiveness. Okay. These are all lessons. Lessons in reality. Okay, let's see. Intention is give house. Okay. All right. What Spirit is saying today, this grandmother and aunt energy are coming through. This may be your grandmother or aunt, someone that you consider to be a grandmother or aunt is coming through today, and they are giving a message that there is something hidden. I don't think this is you. This is the person you're dealing with, maybe the air sign, the King of Swords, the Aquarius, the air sign that they talked about earlier. Like you've been hurt before, and you very much have your guard up. And Spirit is saying that there is something hidden. This person has very low self-worth. They're seeking admiration. Something about their friends. See, their friends will return for forgiveness. Lessons. So they may have had some problems or issues with their friends, if that makes sense to you. Or your friends may return for forgiveness. These are all lessons, and they want you to cooperate. And stay in alignment. They want you to release any fear. They're saying it's all quite comical from what they're seeing. And they're saying something about another date. And there's passion and loyalty. Another date. It doesn't say another, it just says other date. I'm not sure. Something about a date. What are you trying to say, Spirit, about a date? I don't feel like this is a date like you go on a date. Could be. Another timeline. This reading is getting really out there. Attention is to give house. Their friend's intention, they will return for forgiveness. This is all lessons. You see, you have a knowing. And what I'm going to do, they're saying it's comical. I think everything for you is going to be fine. They want you to release the fear. Don't have any fear. I feel like they're around you and protecting you at this time. That you're so protected. And I think they're giving you the information or the downloads so that you may inherently know that there is nothing to fear. This may be a different timeline or lifetime playing out. There's so many messages coming through with this one. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to help you. I'm going to calling in all the guides, the guardians, the angels, the healing angels, the Reiki masters. Please come be with us for the sign of Sagittarius. Please help clear whatever is hidden. Please help clear this low self-worth and seeking admiration. Let's clear this from Sagittarius's field, from their mind. Let's clear fear. Let's release fear. I don't think this is you, but I think you may have absorbed it from someone and it will affect you if you've absorbed it. I think this is this person that you're dealing with. I think this is the person. Let's clear all of this energy. And let's put in love, joy, loyalty, passion, creativity, financial abundance, friendships, cooperation, community, anything else, Spirit? Health, anything else, Spirit? Peace. Peace. Okay, thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being with me today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. Till next time.